How are you doing today? Welcome to Soundings with Sash. Hope you're having a great Monday. And let me know in the comments if you can hear that. If not, well, I'll be copyrighted probably. So hold on, let me see. You can hear? You can hear the song? Okay. So today we're going to be talking about Motivation Monday here at Loud and Clear. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn that off because I am gonna get copyrighted. I do not own the rights to that song, but that is a song for me personally that I absolutely love. Nothing's gonna break my stride when I get in like a doldrum and I'm kind of down. That song is like my go-to song. So in the comments, put what is your go-to song when you need motivation and it's a Monday and it kind of what do you listen to? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. So let's see. Hello. Hi, Jeff. How are you? And you can hear it. Larry, you can hear it. Kim, hello. How are you? Good evening. And yep, it's a classic. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. So we're talking about Motivation Monday. And usually there's a buzzword going on. What is it? Ooh, Woman by Kesha. I was just talking about Kesha the other day. I like a couple of her other songs. But anyway, okay, Woman, Swift Kick in the Buttocks. Is that a song, Larry? I don't know that one. Hey, Jason, how's it going? And hi, Heather. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me. So when you need a little bit of motivation, what is it that you have to do to gear yourself up? Just wondering. I have a couple things. 55 cents. Not 50 cents, but 55 cents. So, I don't know that one. Kim, you're going to have to tell me. I'm not sure. So let's see. Shorty hit the floor. Oh, I know that one. Okay. Yeah, I like apple bottom jeans one. Is that the one? Let's see, maybe I shouldn't even speak about that, I guess. So let's see, 50 cent, son. Oh, I know. So thanks a lot, Kim. Appreciate it. Nice to see you, Kim. So when you need that motivation, what is it that you do? What do you have in practice? What is it? Is there a step 1, 2, 3? Is there something that you do to get to, what you're supposed to doing? So that's it. Kim saying that's it. Skillet, Hero. Oh, I love that one. Yes, I need a hero. I love that one too. So Miss You. Yeah. Oh, Miss You too. Thanks, Kim. Anyway, one of my Virginia friends. Hey, Rosie, how are you doing? So, all right. So Motivation Monday. Today is Monday. Yes, music. Music is totally my thing. Some people need to listen to a podcast or they need to watch something. What is your mode that you usually kick into? So let's see. Have a Nice Day by by Bon Jovi. Oh, if I could speak, that'd be great. Yes, music is absolutely what gets me going. Okay, if you don't go to music, you work on podcasts or YouTube. Yes, that works. Watching your favorite motivational speaker. In fact, me and my friends, we talk about Brene Brown a lot and, Tony Robbins, of course, to motivate you. So what motivates you besides that? What do you do self-practice that you can do to motivate yourself? I have different ways. Of course, usually, and I don't even have my coffee. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I left my coffee in the other room. Too late now. So I like coffee and coffee helps to motivate me. Could it be the caffeine or could it be in my head? And that's what we're also going to talk about. We're going to talk about a mindset. What is your mindset, your go-to? So we're going to talk about that. So there we go. Coffee and prayer. Yep, I was waiting for somebody to say prayer and meditation. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. And Darren Hardy and Tony Robbins. Yeah. There's some speakers that really, I used to listen to Stephen Covey. He has like a calming voice, like Stephen Covey's voice, 7 Habits of Successful People. So, I mean, there's certain, and then there's John Maxwell. So there are so many authors out there. In fact, I feel like we're very saturated, and we're very lucky that we're saturated with people that want to help motivate us and to get us to our goals. And so I am going to bring that up, and I am going to give you some tips tonight on how to get there. I used to be a health educator, and I helped people to lose weight. And it was the best, most fulfilling job I've ever had. And anybody that's on here, if you're listening and you were a patient, you don't have to say that you were a patient, but you can say, hey. But it was such a great job because it was all about motivating, and it was all about mindset. So in losing weight, sometimes, a lot of people think that that you just know how to eat correctly, and you really don't. It depends on who you were brought up by. What your parents' lifestyle of food was, and lifestyle of food is even a mindset. So if you only knew how to cook a one-pot meal, that had high calorie meat, because back in the day, they had to make those foods because of, farming and that kind of thing. Cause I'm from the Midwest as well. And so, definitely their mindset was, this is how we eat. This is how we get our nutrition. So they didn't really know nutritionally how to eat. And so it's retraining. It's a mindset of a lifestyle. So I had a poster in my room that said, it's not about losing the weight. It's about changing your mindset of your lifestyle of eating. So, that's in everything that we do. If we are stuck in our core beliefs instead of trying to change some ways, your belief system and your mindset are tied together. So you need to change your mindset if it's not working for you, right? And thank you, Jason. Brendan Burchard. Yeah, he's one of my favorites too. So there's so many motivational speakers out there, but you have to find the one that resonates with you. There's certain ones that resonate with me, and there's some that don't. Rachel Hollis, she's another one. I really like her books. And so, I do that. But like I said, we're very saturated. We can reach out. In fact, I'm on here doing this, right? So I'm just another one, stuck in there. But let's talk about this. Nothing will slow your progress like a negative mindset. So when you find yourself in the negative mindset, what usually gets you there? Put in the comments, where does that start? Where does a negative mindset start at? What is it that you can do to get yourself out of that negative mindset? And even what you got you in there. So, let me know in the comments, what is it? A negative mindset is really because of some experiences that you've had, right? So you think that since you've experienced this, like say you went to a grocery store, a big chain store. Like me, I've done that. I've had bad experience in one big superstore, say that 1 or 2 times I've had a bad experience. So guess what? Now my mindset is I will never go back to that store because of XYZ, because I had those bad experiences. So what do you so now I have a negative mindset, about that. So what are you going to do to change that? So I've actually, went out of the box and tried to change my mindset and say, I've got to give it another chance. I've got to try it a different way. Maybe I just, maybe a different location. There's certain things that you need to do that get you away from that negative, right? And so I'm also going to bring up a couple things on how to get out of that. Okay. So I've just got a couple little memes that I've put together tonight for you. And sometimes we're in a negative mindset because of failure. Okay. So I liked the saying a lot, forget failure, forget mistakes, forget everything except what you're going to do now and do it. So getting out of that negative mindset is that you have to make that decision, that mindset change to get you out. You know, everything doesn't always equal the same. You know, you might have an experience of one thing, but that doesn't mean that that's going to continue. You know, you have to change that mindset to get there, right? So I liked this one as well. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if your focus is negative on things, guess what your energy is going to be like? Guess what, what are you operating out of now? You know, you're operating out of a negative place. So, hello, Dawn. Yes, Dawn. The stress of it all landed me in the hospital, but everything. So, positive vibes out to you right now, and prayers out to you right now. Love you, girl. So, just want you to know that. So, yes. So again, where focus goes, energy flows. So, you know, we can get ourselves in a predicament of that, right, Dawn? I'm so sorry. So let me get your comment off of here. I'm trying to get it off of there. Sorry about that, Dawn. So the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So that is something that we have to change. We have to change where what we're doing. If you're doing something, if you're doing continuing negative and you're doing the same things because you're falling into that habit mindset, you know, every day before, I'm just going to bring up my own experience. You know, I was told for a long time every day that I wasn't a very nice person before I had my first cup of coffee. And I believed that. I believed that I couldn't operate. And I've talked about it actually going, oh, yeah, I'm the worst person until I have my first cup of coffee. And it's really funny how I didn't realize that that was a mindset, actually, that wasn't true, first of all. And it was a habit of mine that I've come up with, you know, that I didn't, you know, I just thought, well, yeah, I'm just not a nice person until I've had coffee. And again, you know, maybe there's some days that's true. And maybe it's because I'm having a groggy start or something, but that's not true. So I had to start telling myself, you know what, that's not true, actually. You know, I believe that about myself. And so that I had to do a mindset change. You know, I really had to change that thought process about myself, you know? So how do you get out of that? You know, what do you do? So, and here's another one. If you are persistent, you will get it. If you are consistent, you will keep it. So that is something that I totally believe. I'm persistent, but I have a flaw in not being consistent sometimes. You know, getting to a goal, you have to do certain things. You have to change your mindset to actually think that you need to reach the goal. If you just think that your life is always going to be this way, then it's always going to be this way. You have to change your mind on how your life is going to go, and you have to change your mindset on where you want to go with it. But to get there, you have to have a couple things. You have to have some goals. So how do we get to a goal? So we set a goal, we make a plan, we get to work, we stick to it, and we reach the goal. I know that sounds so simple, right? I mean, those Post-it notes. Set it, make the plan, get to work, stick to it, reach the goal. I want to hear your comments on anything that you're working on. What goals have you set for yourself in this time? What goals do you need to reach right now? Let me know in the comments. But how do we get the motivation to do this? I mean, it's good and all. I can listen to 1,000 podcasts. I can listen to 1,000 different people, you know, telling me, just do it, get it, girl, all of that, right? I mean, we've all been there. I've been there. I say it to people even. So, let's see, a plan for a goal. Otherwise it is, yeah. A plan is a goal. Otherwise it's a dream. Yeah. Yep. What do you do? How do you get there? How do you self motivate? Like, you don't, it's good to have someone in your life that's accountability, right? So that is one of my first things. When I was a health educator, that was the first thing. The reason people would sign up is they wanted to lose weight. Usually it was because they were in a place of desperation and they had to lose weight. And it was a place where their health was declining. So it was a have to, not a need to. Okay. So when you get to that have to, when you get to that aha moment, like I have to do this, that motivates you just a little bit more than if you want to. So they would sign up and they would come, but they needed somebody to be accountable to and with. So your first key in trying to get to a goal is to have accountability. You know, you need to find someone that you can trust to be accountable to. It could be just, just a dream, like we're talking about. You have a thought, you have a plan, you want to achieve something. You know, the best thing, I mean, find that person who is successful in that and what you want to achieve. Maybe try to reach out to that person for accountability. If they've already reached that level of success and you know them personally, reach out to them to be an accountability person for you. That does help. Having someone else to bounce it off to, it helps in your consistency. But every day you need to work towards that goal. Every day you need to write it down. You need to, reach out to an accountability person to make that happen. So learn to be accountable to myself every day in the mirror. Yes. Baby steps. Set small goals to show progress. Yes. My goal was to quit vaping. I'm 3 weeks in. I made a plan. I stuck to it, and I've been accountable to my kids. Yes. See, she made the plan. She said, I have a goal, I'm making the plan. And what I just showed you a second ago didn't really talk about the accountability piece, but I feel like the accountability piece is very important. And usually you will stay accountable if there's money involved. I was just talking about that earlier. You will be accountable to someone if there's money involved. So if that accountability person is a coach of some sort or a counselor or someone that you're going to get services from, you will stick to it because money seems to be a good motivator for you to stick to something. So, find that place of accountability. Let's see, paid bills, small one first to show progress. Now ahead of my goal. Very good. Good job, Jeff. So how are you going to do that every day? What tips do you guys have? So let's see, and take it one day at a time. If you fail one day, then restart the next day. Don't chuck it on. Yeah, right. Again, I'm going to bring it back to my health education because that seemed to be the thing. Somebody would not eat. They would eat outside the box. It was called eating in the box and eating out of the box. In fact, I talked about the box earlier, but anyway, if they ate outside of their diet plan, I told them just to jump back on, because you can actually say, oh, well, I already cheated on my diet today. I'm just not going to continue anymore the rest of the day. I'm just going to eat bad the rest of the day. That doesn't have to happen. Give yourself a little bit of grace and just jump right back on the wagon, just go back on. So number one, and I'm going to put this back up here again, because I think it's important. You need to set the goal, make the plan, get to work, stick to it, and then you'll reach the goal. So setting the goal is the start, right? Just setting the goal is a mindset change. Making the plan is actually writing the plan down. You will get to your goals and having a mindset change if you write them down. Get to work. And getting to work and stick to it, I think that's where the accountability would fall. Don't you think? I think that is the area that you can have accountability in. So think about something for yourself today. What is it today that you want to achieve? Just think about one thing. Put it in the comments. I'd like to see. If you'd like to share, I would love to hear it. So absolutely write it down. Agree. Yes. So, and again, I'm going to liken this back into my health education days of when I was coaching patients. The first thing I would have them do is download the MyFitnessPal. And that documents everything, that the food intake, and it documents exercise progress because it's 80-20. So 80% is your food and 20% is exercise. So they would have to document that every day. And I would ask to see their records on that every day. That's where the accountability piece came in. So, writing it down, or you have an app. There's so many apps out right now. You can get a motivation app right now. There's motivation apps out there. There's motivational quote apps out there. I mean, this crazy technical world that we're in, you can download every single thing. You can download anything to keep you on track with your schedule, time management. There's so many different things. I have a log right now that I use with my clients to kind of log how many hours that I work for them, just to keep me accountable and also to show somebody else, the accountability. So again, accountability is key, but a mindset change is key. So don't get stuck. Stop being stuck. You don't have to be stuck. You have people, we have resources out there. If you want to get to a goal, you find that person that you admire that is successful in that, and you go find out what they did to get there. I mean, it's just a mindset change. Like, oh, I could never be, I can't do that, and that's you getting stuck in your mindset and your thought processes. So anybody have a goal that they want to share, that they want to achieve? Let's see. Because of technology, most people don't realize that it doesn't work as well as literally writing it down on a piece of paper. Yes, I am a writer. Look, I agree with you. I typed it and then I write it down. Now I want to read you it's called The Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters. I'm sure you've seen this. I'm sure you've heard it, but this is like, I love this, and it's called, like, again, An Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters. So stick with me. I hate reading on camera, but I'm going to do it because this is such an amazing thing. Okay. So, and it's by Portia Nelson. And I use this, I actually did use this with my patients. And it was pretty cool. In 1993, she wrote this. Okay. An autobiography in 5 short chapters. Chapter 1. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in this same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit, but my eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. Have you guys heard this one? I love this one. So, responses to events are mediated. In other words, when an event takes place, our responses, our behaviors are shaped by our interpretation of the event, which is the consequence of our beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions. The feelings generated by those beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions, those beliefs, attitude, and assumptions are the pre-existing lenses we wear and look through, which determine or at least color our observation and interpretation of events. So again, that's because we get stuck in a certain mindset, right? Have you guys heard that one before? I mean, it just, it goes through the stages. And I love this because it's so simple. So again, that was an autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. So have you guys ever been there? So let me know. So let's see. Kicking butt. Okay, let's see. Because as you write with your hand, it attaches itself to your neural pathways and brain and mindset. Yeah. More than typing it out. Yep, I agree. So you want to lose weight, stay consistent at the gym, and add 25 clients. All right. You're putting it down. You're putting it in the universe. It's out there now. So kicking butt in 2021. That's right. And on 2021 and on. I say, I'm a writer also. I take notes and make different types of lists on paper. Yes, I love writing down things so it will cement and exactly the neural pathways in your brain. For some reason, if I write it down, I will actually can recall it photographically later if I write it down. If I type it out, I can't. It's the craziest thing. So it's just certain ways your brains work, So goal today, let's see, continue to be positive and help others survive life after you lost a dear friend to suicide. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jeff. Keep myself out of depression. It was not my fault. It was their choice. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Jeff. I'm so sorry for your loss. And that's it. People get in a negative mindset and they can't get themselves out sometimes. And they need to reach out, but sometimes you just don't know. Okay. Oh, you've never heard that one, Jason? Yes, that's one of my favorites. An autobiography and 5 short chapters. And that, I write it down and then can't find it. You know what I've been doing with that? I write it down and then I take a picture of it because I might lose it. So lately I've been doing stuff like that, even with the grocery list, write it down, take a picture of it. We have so much technology. There are so many ways. Scan it, photograph it, email it to yourself. There are just so many different ways that we can stay on track. And I think that can be overwhelming as well. So that's why I say, keep it simple. So keep it simple. If you need motivation, you need to know what works for you. There's no cookie cutter. I don't think there's a cookie cutter for each person. Everybody's different the way. Now, setting a goal, again, I'm going to write this. I'm going to put this, set it, make the plan, get to work, stick to it, reach the goal. The reason I like that is it's so simple and it doesn't come with specifics because the way that we set a goal is different for everyone. The way we make a plan is different for everyone. Get to work and stick to it. Again, I think accountability is in there. Get to work. What does that mean? It depends on what your goal is. It depends on how you operate in being motivated. Sometimes, I hate to say, our motivation is caused by crisis. Sometimes we do get motivated by negative behaviors. We get motivated by crisis situations. And I'm so sorry, Jeff, about that happened with your friend. And see, what works for me changes daily. And of course, the same thing won't work for everyone. Exactly. So that's why it is important to find that person that you connect with in motivating you. Like, I like Tony Robbins, but he is maybe not my top person that I listen to because I connect differently with Brene Brown or, find that person that you connect with that does motivate you. I have a guy that I listen to all the time that I used to put his videos up for my patients. Now I connected with them, but that didn't mean all the patients connected with them. They'd be like, oh yeah, that was cool, Sandy. Thanks. It might've motivated me, but it didn't always motivate them. So I had to find ways to get through to them and connect with them on the way that they needed to be motivated. So if you're in this type of work, everybody's different. You just need to figure that out. You need to find out what your passion is. People will be motivated by their passion. They will be motivated by if they're putting money out and they need to make sure that they got their worth of their money. I mean, motivation, money is a motivator. Eric Thomas, great motivator. So, I like Jim Rohn. I like, certain people that other people haven't even heard of. So you just need to, there's so much information and filtering that out is really difficult, but you can Google anything at this point. You have a goal of something, you can Google it. But of course, the reason that I'm doing these, right, SASH soundings, Sandy Archer Spiritual Health, of course, is because I'm a life coach. And so if you connect with me, I can help you. So if, doing a little promo for myself, which I usually don't do, but I'm going to because I am motivated by other people as well. I've heard so many times other life coaches, sometimes their clients will motivate them. Like they'll set a goal that their client wants to meet, and they'll think to themselves, I also would like that goal. I would also like to do that. Be it simply as a vacation home in Florida or, whatever it is, we can be motivated by our clients as well. They can keep us a little bit accountable as well. Right. So let's see. You must self-promote. Yeah, I know. And it's so funny because it's I can promote I love promoting other people, but promoting myself is kind of an obstacle for me sometimes, right? So, I'm not doing this for the self-promotion, but this is what makes me passionate. And that's why I'm doing this, is because this is what makes me passionate. I'm motivated by that. It's reciprocal. So set your goal. So anybody else have any goals out there that they want to meet in the next week? Let's write one down. Write one down right now. Tell me after you wrote it down. You don't have to put it in the comments, but just say done or say wrote it or, so small goal, just a small one, not the biggest thing that, not you want to be a millionaire by next year, though that's a great goal, but that's a big goal. So let's just say a small one, like making a change in a job or making, something, or you want to purchase a new car in the next year or, whatever that looks like. So after you're done, tell me in the comments that you did it. Motivate to retire to beach. Scuba dive instructor is the goal. That's awesome, Jeff. That sounds awesome. And I'm motivated to retire to beach too. That is a total goal of mine, though I won't be picking up the shells on the beach, though. I'm just not going to be that lady. Just letting you guys know. Just had to bring my little personality out there. So tell me when you're done, write one goal. What do you want to accomplish? One little thing this week. Just one little thing. Even if it's clean off your bed or make your bed every day or, what does that look like? Write it down. How are you going to get there? Tomorrow, Alexa, the Alexas, you can actually tell her to give you different motivation quotes, or she does lots of things. You can do reminders. In fact, Heather, you're one time we were sitting there listening and my Alexa, you can set it to say something to you, an affirmation, so to speak. So I set mine to say something and I forgot that it was on myself. And I had someone over and they heard, Alexa telling me something. They just kind of looked at me. But if that's what I needed to motivate me, it worked. Every day I would know that at 9 a.m. or, whatever time it was that I had set it for, that she was going to say whatever affirmation it was. So I thought that was really cool. And that was Heather. Yeah. There we go. Tells me I'm gorgeous and to go kick butt every morning. I love that. And I took and I didn't even know she could do that until Heather told me, actually. So goal for a week, lose 2 pounds. Okay. That's a great goal. So how are you going to get there? So now you made your plan. All right. So how are you going to get there? So let's go through the list. You made your goal, make the plan, get to work, stick to it, reach the goal. So your next step is make the plan. How are you going to get there? What are you going to eat for the next day? What exercise are you going to do for the next day? And then get to the work is either you make sure that you don't have anything in your household that you can't eat, or you make your meals, I mean, staying on track, having foods that you can eat in your hand close by always gets you successful. So, but I'm not going to health educate you right now. Sorry about that. So that's awesome. All right, let's see. Who's got the next one? Desma. Purge more clothing. Oh, I'm with you, girl. Yeah. That's awesome. That's an awesome goal. If it hasn't been worn in the last 6 months, it's out, right? Isn't that what they say? Until I pick it up and I go, well, what if, right? I usually need an accountability person for that personally, Desma. I don't know if you do. Get a girlfriend, come over, can she come over and help you? Say, do you think, and my girlfriends were very kind of cruel and blunt. They're like, no, Sandy, we didn't like the way that looked on you anyway. So that always helps, actually. Okay. Let's see. Last time I had Alexa out, my 5-year-old bought a vacuum. So Alexa, he bought a vacuum. Oh my goodness. That's funny. So let's see. If it doesn't bring you joy, it goes. Yeah. I actually have like outfits that I remember getting a picture taken of in or something, and then, right, maybe had a bad memory of it. Or I have clothes that I have good memories of it, and that's why I kept it. So you have to be careful about that. If it doesn't fit you, you're never going to wear it again, those kind of things. So anybody else have a goal that they want to put in the comments? Anybody else? I have a goal. I'll just say it. I have this other channel that I'm working on, and I need to put it out within the next 2 weeks. And I need to have my guests lined up, and I have to have my co-hosts lined up. So those are 2 goals. So I'm being accountable. I'm putting it out there on the airwaves. So let's see. I absolutely need an accountability person. Well, just reach out, girl. Oh, I've seen the KonMari system. Yes. Yes, that the bring you joy. Yep, that's what that is called, right? Yep. Yeah, hey, I'm live again, Matt. How you doing? We're talking about Motivation Monday. We're talking about mindset change, reaching your goals. And small goal right now. Let's see. Desma, I thought I was a good accountant, but Sandy said we were mean, so maybe not. No. It wasn't you, Heather. That's funny. You are a good accountability person. She is. She will kick you in the ass, though. Just saying, oops, did I say the A word? Oops. I hope I'm not going to get thrown off the internet. Anyway. Okay, let's see. I must have to be overseas next year to visit someone special, even if I have to swim all the way. That's my goal. Oh, really? Well, I don't know. Get that scuba diving. I mean, Jeff can help you. He's going to be a scuba diver instructor. I think he could help you. I will kick you. I love, yeah. Yes. I know. So you know what? Like we said, Heather, we have a saying about iron sharpens iron. sometimes you just need those people in your life. You need to have an accountability person. And if you don't have those people, that's where coaches, that's what life coaching comes in. I mean, and that's exactly what life coaches do. We are there to help you set your goals and to achieve them. That's what we're here to do, navigating you to your destination of revelation, and the revelation being realizing your dreams and your goals. So that's what your revelation is. Your revelation is, one, we get you on your way, but then you get there. And once you achieve that first one, you're like, I got this. I got the next one, because then it gives you a template on how to achieve that the next time. So there you go. I'm thinking, no, you won't be kicked off. Great. I'm glad to know I'm not going to be kicked off the internet for saying that one word. Whoops. Shame on me. I usually don't say that on here. So anyway, I haven't seen everybody's goals. Let's see. We've got Heather. We've got, Jason, he had one. Matt, do you have any goals that you want to meet by the end of the week? One small one. This is a small one. So, and then we've got Jeff, talking about losing 2 pounds. So you guys are doing good. You're getting some goals put down there. So again, I'm going to put this silly little meme up here. Actually, I'm going to put this one up first. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. So that's what I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to give you some positivity and optimism that, one, you can do it. Okay. So that's what my job is. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. Where is your hope and confidence coming from? You have to have a good internal place for that hope and confidence. My hope and confidence has come through practice, has come through mindset change, has come through faith, has come through God. It just depends on what it is. And again, I like this one. The distance between your dreams and reality is called action. You have to act on it. So write it down, people. Write it down. Set the goal. Make the plan. Get to work. Stick to it. Reach the goal. So next week, I would love for you to come on and tell me if you set the goal and how you did. So you definitely, and if you don't want to come on next week, at least, message me on this page, please, and tell me how you're doing. So let's see. All right. Okay. But I love clothes. Oh, I'm missing all these comments. Hold on. But I love clothes. Me too. Bad thing, right? Bringing on 10 new business partners by Friday. Wow. That is a major, awesome goal, Larry. I can't wait to hear how you did and what happened and how you did it. I want to hear that. In fact, I need to have you on here to tell us how to do that. By the end of the week, goal, did you say? Well, get all my show flow and programming fully working and sorted by the weekend. Good goal. You can do it. All right. You wrote it down, right? Which I'm sure you did. Matt, goal. Edit my contest video and enter it tomorrow. Yay. I can't wait to see it, Matt. That sounds like an exciting thing. Yeah. That has a good end goal too. Money end goal. That's awesome. Let's see. Desma, 2-day meal plan this week. There you go. You got it. You put it out in the universe. It's going to happen. All right, Jeff. Okay. You're a very positive person. Great. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you. So write it down. I'm going to do it one more time because, they say that you need to see something how many times before you do it? And 21 days for a habit change, a mindset change. There's all of these rules. But this week, set the goal. Make the plan. Get to work. Stick to it. Reach the goal. You can do this. You got this. I'm with you. Message me. I want to see how you all did. And I'm going to sign out in a second. and end it on the high note. And I'll probably get in trouble because I'm going to play my song anyway, and they're going to get me. Come on. Don't y'all remember the song? Matthew Wilder, Break My Stride. I do not own the rights to this. He does. But it's a good one, right? So stick to it. I will see you next week. All right? So have a, I got to turn him. Yeah, I didn't know that was going to go into all that. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me as usual. Yeah, I know I don't like rules either. Thank you guys. You guys rock. All of you. And Larry, you're the rock star out there. So I appreciate you joining me. And I hope that this was a good Motivation Monday. And I want to see you reach your goals. Talk to you. Oh, I did forget something. I forgot to tell you. Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
So here's the deal. You got this. You can do this. Write it down. See you next week. Have a great night.